NFL memes to rewrite history and bring my Detroit Lions to the playoffs somehow. NFL memes to bring my Lions back to the NFC Championship game so that we can actually win. No, we're not doing that today. I was going through my last few memes videos, and so many have come out that I actually missed a lot. So you're getting 2 for the price of 1. Now be a grateful little viewer monkey. Sit back and enjoy while you eat your dinner. You're the most predictable. You know how like primates, way back in the day, primates just had like, I'm talking about like Homo habilis and shit, right? They just hunted and gathered and built fires and That's you, bro. You basically do that. You go to school or class or work, whatever, and then you get home and it's like 5:36 and you open your phone and you refresh for the MMG or the Meags video. You're Homo habilis, except instead of like pounding your fists for a fire, it's just looking for the YouTube. It's the same thing. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, the number one slide that I missed, in my opinion, is Packers-Bears, where the Bears won the game in overtime against Packers. I know this is pretty far past it, but it doesn't change how insane that game was. The Packers and the Bears tonight. Actually crazy. Can't feel bad for him. Can't feel bad for him.
Should have taken the shot, fat ass.
That's Ben Johnson. That's Caleb Williams. That's them painted nails, boy. I'm about to get my nails painted in honor of Caleb Williams. I'm going to be him for Christmas. For Halloween. For Halloween. I actually have fucking dementia, bro. Okay. Do you guys think that I have a serious, debilitating mental disease that has stopped my brain from remembering things? Or do you think that I just make so many videos and I'm always talking to the camera that it's just natural to mess up speaking this much? Some of you guys go nonverbal for like 5 days in a row. Some of you literally spend 5+ days of your life never speaking a word. I don't think I've spoken less than like 10,000 words a day in like 15 years. I'm coping, I think. I think I might actually have like a little bit of like short-term memory loss or something. Bears fans went from losing every close game in the most embarrassing way possible to winning them all in just 1 year, and you can thank Ben fucking Johnson. Look at this. This is some inconceivable Bears shit. Huck up that ball. That's one of the best throws of the season, by the way. Windy game, cold as shit, Soldier Field, moving left. That's one of the best fucking balls of the year, man. That's cinema. And an insane catch. And great defense, by the way. Great defense, better offense. DPI. I was saying great defense like in support of DJ Moore, because that really was DPI, but it's not like it was a freebie Hail Mary. He had to make a contested catch. DJ Moore after his game-winning touchdown.
End of the day. It's F the Packers always.
It's F the Pack. So does he get fined for that? Does he get fined for saying F the Packers? Because he's insinuating fuck, but he's not saying it. Interesting thought. Interesting thought experiment. Seahawks and Bears giving the NFL absolute cinema on 2 random days in December. These are the games we should have had for Christmas. That would have been sick. DJ Moore wearing a giant cheese grater on his head.
This team needed him for 60 minutes. DJ Moore!
Tell him. Does he really have a giant cheese grater on his head here? Where do you even get that, bro? Where do you get that from? Hey, hey, hey. Damn, I miss Ben Johnson so much. My poverty-ass team isn't going to the playoffs. Fuck. Green Bay Packers new owner. That's the Green Bay Packers new owner right there. Whether you like it or not, that's the new owner. The Chicago Bears down 10 points with 2 minutes remaining. Call an ambulance. Call an ambulance.
But not for me.
Tell him. Got his ass. What a banger, bro. This guy couldn't give a shit else. That is not how you mug an old man, but you know what? Ben Johnson, after becoming the head coach of the 5-12 last place Bears.
Good evening, America. 11 months ago,
Good evening,
I
Chicago.
inherited a mess, and I'm fixing it.
Chicago since the Bears hired Ben Johnson. You know, I keep seeing this clip. I actually want to know where it is. I'd like to go there. Looks like it's somewhere in Europe. My guess is going to be Switzerland. That's my guess right here. I think that's Switzerland. Who fucking knows anymore? My boomer old ass, bro. My old ass. I don't know shit. Romeo Dobbs just handed the NFC North to the Bears.
Outside kick. It's laying around. Got to pick it up. And it's...
It was a shockingly bad recovery attempt. The thing with an onside kick is a lot like a low line drive in baseball. You psych yourself out because you know how unpredictable the bounce can be. It's a funny thought experiment because the last thing you expect the onside kick to do is to bounce directly into your hands, and therefore you're not prepared for it. If it goes here or here or here or here or goes super low, you're ready for the unexpected, but you're not ready for the expected. Does that make sense? You know how the saying is expect the unexpected? Well, what happens when you expect the expected? That's what happened on this onside kick. I want to see it again so we can kind of talk about it. It's basically a knuckleball. That's the whole point of the onside kick. These guys, their job is to step up in front and build a wall so that Dobbs can just get on this ball after 10. Nice and simple. There it is. And look at this. Look at Dobbs. This ball literally goes directly to his chest, and it's the last thing he's expecting. Look at his hands. He's ready. He's ready for it to do a low bounce. He's ready for it to do something. He panics as it comes directly into his chest.
You gotta pick it up.
And he doesn't get it. Just recover this onside kick and we win. I love this clip. I love this clip. Oh, dude, I hate children so much. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I think like 12-year-olds and up can be cute. Whoa! Whoa! There's no salvaging it. There's no salvaging it. There's no salvaging it. Here's what I would like. Here's what I would like. Let me be real. I'd like to not raise my child from age 0 to 12. As soon as he hits 12, by the way, it's a boy, and then he gets cool, and he's like good at sports and stuff, I'm in. But the age where they're just like screaming and shit, throwing their food, being yucky, climbing around and stuff, dude, no, it's not mine. My trad wife can just take care of that one. Guys, I'm kidding. Romeo Dobbs' brain inside that big-ass Guardian cap. You got a meme for getting, you're getting clowned on for wearing the Guardian cap. That's tough. Jordan Love recreated the Aaron Rodgers photo. Unfortunately, he did. Malik Willis, every time Jordan Love gets hurt. Malik Willis is low-key kind of like, he's kind of nice. Where did he get? He got drafted by Tennessee in like the 3rd round, I think, or something. Am I remembering that correctly? He didn't really do shit in Tennessee. Tennessee's cooked, by the way. Tennessee's ass. This is post prison Michael Vick, right? Isn't that the Michael Vick career trajectory? He's Atlanta pre-prison, and then post-prison he's Philly. Caleb Williams, as soon as the 4th quarter starts, after playing like Justin Fields. Yeah, that's what's so crazy about this game is like if the Bears don't get that onside kick, literally all of these memes are just about how mediocre the Bears were and how mediocre Caleb Williams was. And instead, you get this absolute Hail Mary bomb and it just completely rewrites your brain on how that game went. Hey, Mahomes. Caleb Williams is here. We're all good.
We're all good. Hey, LeBron.
Ben Simmons is here. Ben Simmons is here. Bears fans after Cairo Santos went 3 for 3, kicking into the wind, including a successful onside kick.
Thanks, Santos. Thanks, Santos.
No, it's still thanks Caleb Williams. That's what's funny. Kickers never get any love. They never get any love. NFL scriptwriters delivering 2 games of the year in a 48-hour span. Hey. Tell 'em. This was the most fight the Commanders have shown all season.
Things run to take him over 100 yards.
We love it.
Now
we love a division rivalry.
Turned into a full-on shoving match.
We love a division rivalry. Punches thrown.
Look how
we're throwing punch. You're getting jumped, Steve.
This is getting ugly.
I'll admit, sometimes these are games that I just turn off. Once it's like a 19-point lead and Washington's playing like shit, it's like, what do you want me to watch the last 5 minutes of this game? I'm just a CBSE, bro. I'm just a CBSE. I'm a certified box score enjoyer. I just made that up. But it's kind of a banger. I'm low-key a CBSE. Ooh. Oh, MMG, you've done it again, bro. Punk still got it. Holy shit. Happy Cowboys Eliminated Day to all who celebrate. Another slide that I didn't get to was dunking on the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens, dude, this graphic keeps getting bigger. It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I wish my cock would do that. I swear it gets smaller every year, and it was never big to begin with. The Ravens lost all of these games. This one, I'm trying to think, what was the most egregious out of all of these? Choking this game to Miami, I'll never forget that one. The Miami's down by like 21 with 12 minutes in the fourth quarter. I'll never forget that one. What was worse, though? This is pretty insane. 40-25 with 4 minutes left, and it's a fourth down. That's pretty crazy. This was kind of like, yeah, they choked it, but Patriots are really good. Every Ravens game is just Mark Andrews and Zay Flowers doing the dumbest shit ever. Basically, yeah, actually. Zay Flowers is in the Pro Bowl, by the way. Pro Bowl's the dumbest shit ever. When I was a kid, I used to think the Pro Bowl was so cool. And now as I've grown up, I've realized like how manipulated I got into believing that was cool. They got me, dude. The media circus got me. Pro Bowl's literally just voted by people. It's so pointless. It has nothing to do with, it's not an all-star game. It's literally pointless. You know, I feel like the Ravens have tried so hard for like ever since the Ravens got Lamar, they've tried so hard to get like an insanely good wide receiver, and they've failed every single time. Like every single time they've failed. Zay Flowers with the Ravens season on the line. Look at the song. Look at the banger. Going the wrong way, 20. That is the wrong way, 20. Just a little toss-up for the boys. Get a little tutty, number 30. Zay Flowers laughing it up with Patriots players after fumbling away the Ravens season. That is a bad look. I'm not going to lie. Because it was his punch-out fumble that really ended that game. That is kind of a bad look. I'm not usually the guy who's like, everybody's got to be so serious about football. It's life or death. I'm not usually that guy, but this is admittedly a bad look. Zay Flowers celebrating with Patriots players after handing them the game. Yo! 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 That's my team. What the fuck? You better be a transfer, bro. You better have just transferred out of Oregon. Drake May when the Patriots needed him most. Must be nice, Patriots fans. Generational success, like 2 off years, and you're just right back to it. We had 2 decent years, and now we're ass. Ugh. I just wanted to go to the playoffs. I wanted to go to a playoff game this year. I think I still will. I think I'm still going to find a playoff game to go to, but it's just not the same. Maybe I'll go to a Rams game. I'm just going to be going as a casual. I'm just going to be a casual in the audience, like just watching a play. Like, it's ridiculous. Drake May, look away touchdown aura. Okay. It's literally Glazer Beam. It's Glazer Beam Central with Drake May. We could make... Jared Goff could do this. It's actually aura. Fuck. Damn, I was going to clown on it. It's actually aura. I mean, he's so open. Like, he's so open. It's not like a Steph Curry 3. You don't know if the Steph Curry 3 is going in. If Hunter Henry drops this, this is a layup. This is like a look-away layup. Damn it, it's aura. Fuck, it's aura. It's mad aura. And I'm just unk, and I'm so chopped. And the Huzz will never look at me like they look at Drake May. Drake May getting MVP chance on the road in Baltimore. It's just what he does, man. It's just what he does, man. You watch football because you enjoy the sport. I watch football, so I should have read the whole thing before I started the speech. John Harbaugh has now blown 18 double-digit second-half leads. Damn.
You can't keep getting away with it.
He can't keep getting away with it. He can't.
He can't keep getting away with it.
Yeah, but he has a Super Bowl, though. I think he does have multiple. No, he might have one. He only has the one. He has the Joe Flacco Super Bowl. John Harbaugh has won 1 Super Bowl as a head coach of the Ravens. It was when it was, it was against his brother. It was Joe Flacco and the Ray Lewis Ravens team. Let's look at this. Let's look at this John Harbaugh Baltimore Ravens Super Bowl team. Kelechi Osemele, this guy was a dog. Marshall Yanda was a fucking dog. Michael Orr, The Blind Side, Matt Burke, Bryant McKinney, Torrey Smith, Anquan Bolden, Jacoby Jones, Joe Flacco, Vonta Leach, Ray Rice. That's actually a disgusting lineup. Holy shit. This was the San Fran team with Kaepernick and Randy fucking Moss and Vernon Davis and Delaney Walker. This team was really good too. And Frank Gore and Joe Staley and Mike Iupati. Holy shit. And Crabtree. This is a sorry-ass wide receiver like Crabtree. The defense... Wow, this was a fucking legendary Super Bowl. Look at this defense, too. Ahmad Brooks, Navarro Bowman, Patrick Willis, Alden Smith, Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, Elodie Nada. That's a crazy, holy shit. NFL teams when they're down by double digits in the fourth quarter versus the Ravens. Wow, it seems that the Patriots defense has no answer for Derrick Henry.
Son of a bitch off the field.
He's
right
fired.
now. He's fired.
Who's going to playoffs this season? Nobody. Heartbreaking. A rogue firework landed on the Ravens field tonight, and it did not hit Zay Flowers.
Oh, shit.
That's an insane clip. That's crazy as fuck. How did that happen? It was like a missile. Towel fell directly on the trainer's head, like straight out of a cartoon. Oh, I love this clip. This is just a good, wholesome clip. She got blinded, bro. She thought she was going to get kidnapped. She thought she was getting chloroformed. She thought I was back there. You're coming with me, big one. My bad. My bad. In what world is this not a blatant defensive pass interference? Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's a tackle on the part of Humphrey, and the ball never got settled.
How do you not call that? Where's the referee looking? NFL refereeing is so fucking bad. It's so bad. This wasn't a DPI? Zay Flowers with the same running backwards and fumbling issues into year 3.
Keep being festive with you. That jolly person that the Santa's workshop I stormed on his first wish list. And he sat on Santa's lap and was
We give
like,
that to
I love
rookies.
Christmas cookies. And he had the whole year, all that. That was
This is the zestiest clip ever. I love Cam Newton. This is a zesty one.
holly jolly. But we get presents to nice kids. Big dog, you supposed to be Santa's #1. And you're acting like a bum.
Is the audio different on this? This one's got different audio.
Better start being good for goodness sake.
I feel like the audio is adjusted on this one for some reason. Zay Flowers with the Ravens season on the line every year. Why does Kai Cenat catch the stray on this every time, you know? Ravens fans thought the Steelers lost and started celebrating only for the touchdown to get overturned. I mean, Lions fans basically thought the same thing. Brutal. It's even sadder knowing that Ravens fans were cheering the same way that we were. That's AI, right? Wait a minute. It has to be AI, right? Fuck, I have no idea. I mean, were they buddies? I have no idea. How would I know? How would I know if Jeffy Eppy ever pulled up to a Baltimore Ravens game? I'm ready for it. Probably one of the craziest last slides ever. This guy said, real, not even close. You must be new. Y'all be milking them MM jokes for 10 likes. Exactly. Like, have some respect for yourself, bro. Have some respect for yourself. God. Save it for our comment section. Let's not ruin Ghetto Gronk. This guy just said we should have kept Mike McDonald instead of Osama John Harbaugh. Dude, he won you a Super Bowl. I assume this isn't real. I have to Google it now. I can't believe that I'm fucking Googling this. There's no credible information or evidence from the released Jeffrey Epstein files that any authoritative source that links John Harbaugh to Jeffrey Epstein. Thank you, AI. Thank you, AI, for saving me. AI just told me that this image is not AI. I don't even know what to think anymore. We're fucking cooked. Completely and utterly cooked. Okay, and then I missed this one too. This was a very interesting, what I believe to be a non-story, but tell me what you guys think about this. So the Chargers are facing backlash for posting a mic'd up video trying to paint Cowboys center Cooper Beebe as a racist. Hot topic. So the Chargers social media posted this video. They said, LOL instant karma. Ignore for a second Cooper Beebe's response. Just watch the video. Because the Chargers posted this and all they said was LOL instant karma.
What? You called me a Oh, okay. Appreciate it. Ooh, hey! That cookie said bad words. He was talking to me. He called me a bad word. I don't know what he said. He said something. He pointed at me. He called me a bad word. That's called karma. Instant karma.
I'm gonna be honest. I saw the video and I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was just funny. They're just bleeping out a curse word. What I imagine happened though is the Chargers posted this video and a bunch of mouth-breathing fucking idiots on Twitter started DMing or messaging Cooper Beebe, claiming that he said the N-word here, which is being bleeped out, which is obviously not what happened. Look at the bleep. It's 5 letters. I mean, I guess if it's with an A at the end, but if there was an A at the end, then it'd be super chill and he could say, okay, I'm just kidding. But I didn't think the Chargers social media was insinuating that at all. I think Cooper Beebe got lit up by a bunch of fucking idiots because you can't trust the general public. No one's ever accused the general public of being too smart. No one ever accused the general public of being too smart for their own good, okay? So I think this was posted with good intentions. He got lit up, and then Cooper Beebe, after getting lit up, was like, fuck you, Chargers. Look at what look at what kind of bad press you're giving me. The Chargers social media admin. Chargers doing all of that just for them to get first rounded. Chargers mad weird for that, finally have a good season and don't know how to act. Chargers admin is getting canned on Christmas. You know, this really wasn't my opinion. I'm wondering if anybody shares my opinion. My opinion is this is just a misunderstanding that was fueled by morons. Where are y'all getting that he said a slur? It literally said instant karma and literally a 5-letter word. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are showing more about yourselves than the Chargers media. That's what I'm saying. I'm a little confused. No implication that guy said the N-word, nor were the Chargers implying that he did. All they did was he said a bad word. The entire issue is there is no bad word. They bleeped all out but the R to make it seem like he's saying a bad word. Oh, I see. So Cooper Beebe never said anything bad in the first place, but because they blurred it, they insinuated that he was, and then you let idiots run away with it. It's such a non-story. It's truly such a non-story, but I think, I love seeing this everywhere. Introducing the 2026 NFL Pro Bowl wide receivers. Puka, Jamar, Pickens, Amon-Ra, JSN, Zay Flowers, Nico Sutton. There's literally 5 wide receivers. Like, if the Pro Bowl wasn't just, like, fans voting, if it, like, actually mattered, there's at least 5 wide receivers that I'm putting here instead of Zay Flowers. Although he had 1,000 receiving yards. That ain't bad. Let's actually take a look. I want to take a look at these stats real quick. Who are the receiving leaders? So Jackson Smith at the top, Puka, George Pickens, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamar, Trey McBride. Trey McBride has over 1,000. CD, Nico, Olave, Jamison Williams, Zay Flowers, Cortland Sutton. Justin Jefferson still managed to get 947. Kind of impressed. Zay Flowers, seeing he made the Pro Bowl after having more fumbles than receiving touchdowns. Zay Flowers getting the call that he made the Pro Bowl. Oh, is he gonna drop that too? Is he gonna fumble it? What is this commercial? That infuriated me. That whole sequence. Was that the point? Was this a rage bait commercial? I'm pissed off now. Yo, you ever see somebody do something so fucking unathletic and it legitimately enrages you? And it's not like I don't expect everybody to be an athlete, you know, whatever, but you ever seen somebody like shoot a basketball that has never touched a basketball before and they do just the most, and you're just like, how? How did you just do that? You know where you see it, bro? You know where you see it the most? Airports. I think the second that someone steps foot in an airport, their general functioning capacity drops by like 2-fold. Their IQ drops by like 20. It's a miraculous thing to witness. I love this channel. I was just gonna say whatever I want. Ravens fans seeing they had the most Pro Bowlers, so they can't use Lamar has no help as an excuse for missing the playoffs.
I'm ruined.
They voted for it. They voted for them to be in the Pro Bowl.
I have nothing left.
Travis Kelce leading the entire NFL in Pro Bowl votes for the 2nd straight year because he's banging a mid-singer. A mid-singer? Taylor Swift's a baddie, bro. Don't be saying that now. Taylor Swift's a baddie. Mid-singer. Most famous woman on earth, by the way. I'll glaze Taylor Swift. You think I'm scared to glaze Taylor Swift? I'm not scared to glaze nobody, bro. I'm #1 certified ultra glazer. Justin Jefferson looking at 9 after causing him to miss his first Pro Bowl while healthy. like Justin Jefferson gives a shit if he's in the Pro Bowl, bro. That guy wants to catch a fucking football, actually. Super Bowl participants are not eligible to play in the Pro Bowl.
Move Lonzo.
That ain't no problem.
That ain't no problem.
That ain't no problem.
We need to move Lonzo.
That ain't no problem. A list of every Pro Bowler for the Jets, Vikings, and Saints. This is a new meme. I didn't know what to think on that one. Other NFL players when they see Zay Flowers at the Pro Bowl.
You don't belong here. You never did.
Animation in this movie was so sick. So sick. Changed the game. Aaron Rodgers is still an elite trash talker. Fuck. That's against my team, but I fucking love Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers literally drawing up touchdown plays in the middle of the game.
This side, run flat to the right. Motion all the way out, run a go, all the way out.
It's pretty fucking savage.
Rodgers off his back foot, throws
Pretty
it down the
fucking
way.
savage. They didn't realize that was a touchdown, did they? They had no idea that was a touchdown, did they? Yeah, you know, I always wonder about this. When you have a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers who's played for 20 plus, literally, right? 20 years? How does that work? The offensive coordinator must send the play in, and then Rodgers just changes it, and then the offensive coordinator watches this play get ran that he totally didn't call, and then it works out. Like, what? It's got to be interesting. It really does. Because I think if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm probably pissed that my quarterback thinks he knows more than me, but also my quarterback might actually know more than me. Drake May might be the most ethical hooper in the game right now. That is kind of a disgusting stat line right there. CBSE, bro. I don't know what this is even referencing entirely, but I'm just a CBSE. I see this fancy little graphic. Somebody's glazing Drake May. His stat line looks good. I see a bunch of green dots, a couple white dots, only one red dot. See a couple touchdown dots. Certified box score enjoyer, dude. See something like this. And then you know what? I'm going to go get in an argument with somebody, and I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to say, yeah, did you see the next gen stats graphic about Drake May? I think he might be the most ethical hooper in the game right now. And they're going to say, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm going to say, listen, bro, you're just a CBSE. You don't know what you're talking about. And they say, CBSE. I'm going to say, certified box score enjoyer. You wouldn't know because you don't know ball like me. Naturally, you don't know that acronym. It's cool, bro. Listen, but hey, enjoy that that Stephen A. Smith talk show. You know, enjoy the Amazon postgame show where Richard Sherman will tell you your opinions. The Vikings ruling out JJ McCarthy due to injury after every bad game. You guys ever think I'll be bald? I don't think so. This is like you're not even shaving in the morning to stay bald. You're just that fucking bald, right? Or this is like laser hair removal bald. How could you be that bald? His head is smooth like a baby's bottom. I've never seen a baby's bottom, but I imagine it's incredibly smooth. Like that. I mean, the sun's reflecting off it. If you're out in the sun with this guy, you could get a sunburn just from, you know, the reflection. DK Metcalf's 2-game suspension will cost him, whoa, $555,000 and voids $45 million in future guaranteed money, generational bag football. Okay, I did go over this in a different video, so I won't go over it again, but this is totally not true. He does lose his game check, so he does lose the $555,000, but he's only loses the $45 million if the Steelers cut him. The Steelers are not cutting him. That's not going to fucking happen. He's so good at football. Unless the Pittsburgh Steelers are like, hey, why don't we just have the worst wide receiver room in the whole NFL? Just for fun. Why don't we have Roman Wilson be our wide receiver one? Yeah, it's not going to happen. Oh, I didn't get this one either. I knew there was a lot I missed. Phillip Rivers and Brock Purdy in 2025. Versus that. Wow, Rivers looks way different. He looks so different. I mean, it's a long time ago, but that's crazy. Brock Purdy and Phillip Rivers look like they're starring in a Disney movie about a father and a son who end up playing each other in the Super Bowl. It kind of does. Listen to these pre-snap adjustments at the line of scrimmage by Phillip Rivers. They don't make them like they used to.
Taylor for a first down.
Lincoln Thumb. Lincoln Thumb.
Like a traffic cop putting guys in place, and he's got a man wide open. That's downs.
You know, I'd be tempted to call that whole clip corny. I'd be tempted to be like, oh, he's doing too much, XYZ. Except he got a huge completion. He got 15 yards off of doing that. So then it's like, wait a minute, this guy's a wizard. 44-year-old Rivers is a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. And oh, shut up. Oh, my cherry pick. Don't go cherry picking on me now. Tom Brady, after watching Phillip Rivers, still playing at 44. Suit up. Now let's see Paul Allen's Batman costume. The subtle black coloring. Juan Jennings pump faking a Colts fan out of his touchdown ball is diabolical. Did I just call him Juan Jennings? I've been hanging out with fucking BBL Dora too much. I've been pounding too many tortas. I saw the craziest torta today, bro. I went down to Lululemon to get my buddy a Christmas gift. It was the most... This is insensitive. She might have been 450 pounds. It was like... And I had bigger calves than her. Can you picture the body? Can you picture the image I'm talking about here? I'm talking about skinny jeans that are supposed to go to your waist and they're carrying like 80 pounds of fupa. And then there's calves that are thinner than mine. And I said, can I crack? And she said, only if you get a touchdown ball from Juan Jennings. Why did I call him Juan Jennings? I know his name is Juwan Jennings, by the way. Juwan Jennings, pump faking Colts fan. Wait, let's just watch the clip.
Jennings with a catch. Touchdown.
He's pretty solid. That's crazy. I think he was probably thinking he'd give it to him if they were a Niners fan, but I don't think there's any way to know. Also, her boy is a Colts fan. So I think he did the right thing. I mean, would you, though, if you were in a different team stadium? I think if I knew she was a Niners fan. He's looking. Look, he's looking. Niners fan? Nope, 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 nope. Too bad he didn't see this kid. Too bad he didn't see this kid, though. There was a Niners fan in front row. That might be the kid that it's got to go to, you know? The Colts going from 7-1 to missing the playoffs. Don't say I didn't warn you. I didn't say it'd be the Colts, but I always talk about it. At the midway point of every season, I always say there's one team that falls off so hard. I didn't think it'd be the Colts, though. You know who I thought it was going to be was the Buccaneers, which is like partially true. Actually, it's entirely true, but they really fell off a little bit before midseason. They fell off right before it. The Colts... truly fell off. Oh, I hate this video. Have you guys seen this video? I don't think I'm like this. This guy has majestic long hair and a thick, beautiful beard. Just with this is a crime. And you know what? He still looks good like there. Like the fade up and the beard still looks good. This is where it becomes a crime. What the fuck, man? If I'm your barber, I'm not well, in the barber's defense, how could you possibly know how much is going on down there? You know what I mean? I mean, that beard was like a BBL. It's like a BBL beard. And look at how good it's hiding it too. I mean, that might as well be fucking clavicular right there. I do feel bad for the guy though. I wonder if this is like an engineered thing because they knew it was gonna bang on social media because it's so crazy, or if this guy just got a haircut from his barber and then he just got aired out for it. But I have a strong feeling he's working on growing that beard back out, and I also have a strong feeling he won't have an issue growing it back out because clearly he's got the sauce for it. You know, let me just say, if any of you are struggling to grow facial hair and you're really concerned about it, just don't be. You know, I used to be so concerned about it. Found the stash, love it. I've done the beard before, it doesn't look great, but just give it some time. I see people doing like oils and fucking beard oils and rubbing canola oil on their face and jerking off to the beard god. Like just it's okay. You're handsome. You look great. Don't stress it so much. Just take a shower, look good, put on deodorant, put on some Dior Sauvage, give it a little trim, and just, you'll be fine, bro. Christian McCaffrey with my fantasy season on the line. But understand, nothing was done for me. I love LeBron James. If there's one person I'll glaze till the end of time, it's LeBron James. I'm not saying he's the best basketball player of all time. He's obviously better than Lay Plummer, Lay Gamble, Michael Jorfraud. But Dirk Nowitzki, it's the greatest of all time. Police are investigating 49ers wide receiver Brandon Ayuk after he posted a video of himself driving past Levi Stadium at 104. Okay, this is just blatantly incorrect. Police are not investigating him, but he did film himself driving past Levi Stadium at 104. I believe he was driving past Levi's Stadium prior to the game, What is the... I do got to give context to this. I got to give some context to this. That is it's incredibly irresponsible. I'll give you that. But what is the story with Brandon Ayuk? I saw, this is the report I saw. Brandon Ayuk listed as extremely distant from the 49ers since suffering his injury. Kyle Shanahan, in an interview, head coach of the 49ers, said he hasn't seen Ayuk in a month. Literally hasn't seen the guy. All signs seem to indicate that Ayuk and the 49ers are likely going their separate ways this offseason. His last fully healthy season, Ayuk recorded 75 receptions, 1,402 yards. You know where I think Brandon Ayuk should go is the Baltimore Ravens. Maybe is it like wide receivers only go there when they suck? I think Brandon Ayuk on the Ravens would be nasty. They need a bigger, better wide receiver. The Zay Flowers experiment, I don't like it. I think it's over with. I like Zay Flowers. I just don't like Zay Flowers as a wide receiver 1. You have to be Tyreek Hill fast to be 5'9" and wide receiver 1. You either got to be Tyreek Hill fast or you got to be Steve Smith. And I can't think of a lot of good examples outside of those two that are a true wide receiver 1. I'm sure there's somebody I'm forgetting, but Steve Smith and Tyreek Hill are the only two that come to mind. The Chiefs moving from Kansas City, Missouri to Kansas City, Kansas City.
I can't believe I have to drive all the way to work on a Saturday. All the way to work!
Are they building a new stadium? It's in like it's in the 2031 or something. Kansas City Chiefs are building a new state-of-the-art dome stadium in Wyandotte County, Kansas. Plans to open for the 2031 season. I mean, well-deserved. We're always talking shit about stuff. Do you ever just sit back and think about what a fucking amazing timeline we live in? Look at this, bro. This is utopia. We live in the greatest era of human history. For thousands and thousands and thousands of years, for millennia, since the Earth was born. However you believe that occurred. We've been in constant fight-or-flight survival mode. Now we're building this futuristic domed Chiefs stadium. In 5 years, this will be constructed. It's about damn time, too. I mean, Arrowhead's pretty iconic. Arrowhead's pretty iconic for being packed and loud as shit. But also, like, let's be real. I think nobody wants to play in 0-degree weather. Nobody wants to watch a game that's 9-12 because the quarterbacks can't throw the football because there's 40-mile-per-hour winds. I love a good snow game every once in a while. I hope we don't all end up in domed stadiums. If we all end up in domed stadiums, we've made a mistake. New video shows... Oh, guys, this is what I've been talking about this whole time. New video shows that the Lions fan DK Metcalf punched, whom he accused of using a racial slur, didn't use one and only called him by his full name, DeKalin Zacharias Metcalf.
Hey, DK, don't sign it. DK, don't sign it. DK. He about to throw that motherfucker away. Man. He knows that play. Hey, DK. Yup.
It's really just, it's hard to understand. Knowing the context that guy's heckled him before makes you think it, but that was pretty soft by DK. It didn't seem like it warranted that. Now, I think another thing needs to be brought up, though. There's actually like a crazy amount of misinformation on this story. Everyone keeps claiming that DK said the guy said the N-word. That's not true either. DK never said that. Brian Kennedy is the Lions fan involved in the altercation. He categorically denies using the N-word, the C-word, or any racial, misogynistic, or hate-based language during the incident. These allegations are completely false. That's what the fan says. The question is, where did the allegations come from? Because the way the story's being told, it's like DK said it. It's like DK claimed that, right? Now, it was Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco, who started this rumor from an anonymous tip. Take a look at this. On his Nightcap podcast, former NFL wide receiver Chad Johnson said the words caused Metcalf to react. This is what Chad Johnson said. I got word, obviously I'm not condoning putting your hands on a fan or punching a fan, but he did call him a racial slur. He called him the N-word, and he did call his mom a C-U-N-T. I think with those words being exchanged and the fan saying that, I think that's where the action occurred. That's a bad combination of words, and it caused DK to react. I'm sure he will have to deal with some type of discipline. You know how the NFL is. No matter what's said, they want you to be able to control yourself in that situation. Here's the question, Chad Johnson. You got word? Who did you get word from? And if you didn't actually get word and Chad Johnson just made this up, then why'd you make that up? Because now you've just perpetuated a potentially false story to everyone, and everyone's just going to forget about it in like a week. This seems incredibly irresponsible. Incredibly irresponsible. Not to mention the fact that this Lions fan had to deal with the fact that a bunch of people thought he called him the N-word, which the video seems to prove that it didn't occur. Yeah, I mean, I heard, hey, DK, come sign this. I mean, it sounds like this entire thing was just spun up by Chad Johnson. It doesn't even sound like DK claimed that. And then here we are laughing at this Ghetto Gronk slide, and the Ghetto Gronk slide says that Lions fan that DK Metcalf punched, whom he accused of using a racial slur. So this insinuates that DK said it. I feel an ethical responsibility to point this out whenever I see it in every form of the media, because it's one thing to laugh about a meme. It's another to like claim DK said this and then claim the fan said it when it sounds like all of it was fabricated. Literally all of it was fabricated. Out of thin air by somebody. Whatever. I mean, here's the truth. Here's all we actually know. DK lashed out at a fan. It doesn't really matter if the fan deserved it or not, because you can't do this as a player. You are held to a higher standard. And at the same time, fans should not be assholes to players. Not saying this guy was, but as a general rule of thumb, let's just be humans, you know? Nice. That was a nice fact-finding journey we just went on, gentlemen. I'm very proud of us. Okay, gentlemen, I love you. You're so handsome. And I will see you in the next video.